clouds looming all day yesterday, but didn't pave way to any rain, at least here in our stadium in front of us. So Group F, kind of a tale of two halves of the group. Haiti and Trinidad and Tobago, they'll do battle later today in our coverage. But the Cayman Islands and St. Kitts and Nevis, they at the bottom, and neither team able to put one in the back of the net yet in this tournament. So all come down to this one, and of course, with the goal differential in mind, the Cayman Islands will advance with a win or a draw. St. Kitts, on the other hand, they need a win to make that round of 16. We have half of the bracket already set, and the other half to come here today. We'll be right back here with coverage of Group F.
Napisane wynik, że walimy na tego się partizany. Drugi trening i kanał Edgar, ale takiego ostatnia zdjęcia, że to będzie już Concacaf.
Welcome back here into the Estadio Pan-Americano in San Cristobal of the Dominican Republic. Again, Cayman Islands going up against St. Kitts and Nevis here in this battle of the Group F sides here. A look at St. Kitts, one change from their 7-0 loss on Tuesday, as it will be Mills with the captain's armband, and in between the pipes, Sutton for St. Kitts and Nevis. Again, they are behind by 3 goals on goal differential, so they do need a win today to make it to the round of 16. All those matches taking place on Sunday. The first half of the bracket that is already set, those matches taking place 2 days from now on Saturday. A look at St. Kitts with the red kit here today. A look at our officials now. A mostly Mexican crew with Katia Garcia overseeing things, as we also see the captain on the other side for the Cayman Islands in Gorzong. Now look at the Cayman Islands lineup. Again, they do have the advantage on goal differential, so they will advance with a draw. Miller in between the pipes, and again, Gorzong the captain as we get set for the action here today. 2 changes total from their 2-0 loss to Trinidad and Tobago 2 days ago, and that's the biggest key with all of this. Both these teams have not found the back of the net, so that's a real key here today, and it would be a truly great moment for any player on either side and for their native countries. St. Kitts and Cayman Islands, here are their benches for today's action. And Cayman Islands, a deep squad from the bench department. And it's been a very lopsided group, to say the least. And we haven't seen too many changes to the starting lineup, and pretty similar subs throughout. So look for much of the same as we enter the action here today. All blue there for the kit of the Cayman Islands. And all eyes on Katia Garcia to get us going here in Group F. Our first match of the day. We'll have 3 more later on, including 2 more from the other group that's left, as things still to be decided, I should say, from Group D. We've seen great Cinderella stories in this tournament. 2 losses in the first 2 matches for El Salvador. They won 1-0 in their 3rd match in Group E yesterday, and they're going to the round of 16. So will we see another great story in one of these 2 sides? And great action in our 2 matches in Group E in this very stadium yesterday. Will we see the same here today? And there's the opening whistle, and we're off and running here from the Estadio Pan-Americano for another day of group stage action here at the Concacaf Women's U20 Championship. I'm Chris Makovic here. Happy to have you with us as the Cayman Islands try an early through ball, but it's batted back down by St. Kitts and Nevis. Still a lot to be determined in the bottom part of the bracket. That's where one of these 2 teams will find themselves when we enter play on Sunday. That out of play in an early corner kick for St. Kitts. We do know, though, the opponent of the winner of this group, Group F, will be Barbados facing the top seed. That'll be either Haiti or Trinidad and Tobago. We'll see that match later today. And Haiti, a hefty, to say the least, lead on goal differential if that is a draw. But for now, St. Kitts, an early corner kick. Jasana Williams, the forward, coming to take it. Goes a short route. Finds her teammate in the end. And Bennett will work it back. Now Cayman Islands working backwards just a bit. Trying to regroup with the offense. Down the left side for the Cayman Islands, that goes out of play. Stapleton takes the throw in on the far side of the field. Stepping up now, Marshall. Marshall takes a big tumble. And there's an injury, it seemed, from before, and play will pause on that corner kick. Have to go way back when to remember that one, but you can see the hefty challenge here as Bennett put a bit of a shoulder there into the run of Marshall. And after she took that corner kick, Williams went down immediately. Not sure if she got caught up in the field or not. Usually that's what happens on these ankle injuries. We'll have to see if she can continue now. Williams, 16 years old, started the first 2 matches and make it 3. That was called a penalty. It was very confusing as to what happened because the referee immediately went over to the injury. But it was a foul in the box, crazy enough. And it's an open opportunity here for St. Kitts to go on top. Bailey Williams, the 17-year-old, looking to put St. Kitts on the board for the first time. And she will, slotting it home. And the first goal for either side in this tournament is a penalty kick. Bailey Williams puts it in for St. Kitts and Nevis, and they're up 1-0. Right in, the power on it. Not the greatest penalty kick, but she'll take it. All that matters is it got by the keeper. And Miller unable to stop that one. Well, an eventful first 4 minutes. Maybe a key injury to St. Kitts. We'll see how that turns out. And then they get a penalty and convert. Through a ball. That's blocked. And St. Kitts and Nevis early on taking control. Cayman Islands just can't get that second pass completed at this point as Miller comes out, making her second consecutive start in this tournament. Nelson helping that along down the field. They'll have to push back just a bit for the throw-in. Cayman Islands looking for their first attack still. They haven't been able to get into the opposing box to this point. Scoop ball in. That's a good little lob on the through ball. Maybe a chance. No. Bad clearance, so in the end, shot comes, and that's off the crossbar and stays out. Are we looking for an offensive explosion here after no goals for either side in the first 2 matches? A great stop by Smith, but her clearance just not hitting its high point, and almost a goal. Flying in off the crossbar for Kehoe. Taking a look here at her chance. What a strike. Hops back down. And it looks like that was beyond the line. Another chance for the Cayman Islands off her line. And St. Kitts all of a sudden, they get that PK goal, but they're putting out the fire. Sutton had to come off her line. That's one thing to watch. 2 straight through balls, point blank into the box, almost finding Gorzong. Who's making her 3rd start of the tournament. Now a through ball down the left side. I want to keep the track running out here. And another stop, still alive and picked up by Sutton. So Cayman Islands are getting in the box. They just can't find that final touch. And a track meet here in the Dominican Republic. 7 minutes in. If you're just joining us, a PK goal in the 4th for St. Kitts. Flicked on. And St. Kitts, the tackle is good. Desana Williams, by the way, is back in the game. She's good to go. the number 10 of St. Kitts and Nevis. And here comes the Cayman Islands again. Almost a foul there on the tackle. And this might go out of play. No, it stays in. A good stop in the end by Mills. Gorzong, the captain of the Cayman Islands, the other way, and holding up her run was Nelson. Otherwise, she could have had a chance at that as it slipped through the defender. Deming was there and couldn't make the stop, but it falls back to Sutton. And we'll get a restart here as she'll take her time, let things breathe into this track meet. Here come the running lanes again for the Cayman Islands. They're onside, and the clearance is forced from the captain of St. Kitts as Mills comes to the rescue. Newtown United player in her native country. Kehoe here, puts it in. Sky there on the second opportunity. Actually, that was a clearance, in fact. Almost putting her own keeper in danger was Deming. Knocked out of play on the clearance, and we're back where we started. Throw in near the corner flag. We'll start back on the near sideline. Doyle gets trapped there, and she'll win the throw in. Doyle takes it quickly. Deming tried the quick clearance upfield, but it's brought down. It's a foul. And St. Kitts and Nevis gets a bit of breathing room right there. Both these sides, depending who wins this one, will get 2 days of rest following today's action. A look at the foul before they would have that round of 16 match to come. Again here at the Estadio Panamericano in San Cristobal. Happy to have you with us. Our first match in Group F today. Group D will also be finishing up with matches later on this afternoon. And once one of these sides know they're advancing, they'll certainly have an eye on those Group D matches. Winner of this one will see the second seed, the second seed, out of Group D. I'll be in Santo Domingo, the other venue in this tournament, on Sunday. Through ball again. Cayman Islands using these three running lanes at the top, and they're using them well with the pressure. Here come the Cayman Islands. Nelson puts it in, and it's cleared. Corner kick for the Cayman Islands. Headed down and just wide. Out of the pack came the chance. It was from Lauren Scott. Oh, look here. Just stepped in front of her marker and put it wide, and she wanted that one back. It was great accuracy, but just wide of the post on the wrong side. This ball nearly given away at the back. St. Kitts was only playing in their opponent's half for the first 4 minutes of this one, and it's been a bit lopsided since then with the Cayman Islands finding their feet. Free kick now. They'll try to work through Deming on the left side. Ball skied up. Out of play, St. Kitts moving the troops up the field. It'll be Deming stepping up to take it. Cahoe losing it. And it goes out of play. Now look here, the deflection. They will keep it with the Cayman Islands. Quick breather coming from the head official, Katia Garcia. St. Kitts racing the other way. And it will stay with the red kit. As Saint-Just could not get that bodying opportunity. Cayman Islands back in control. They'll work the right flank. And rolls out of play. Deming. Good throw in there. Leading on Bailey Williams, the early goal scorer. She's looking up for a cross. She'll put it in and knocked away. Good look there for the goal scorer. That's a very, very late challenge. That'll be a foul. Probably a card if we're later in the match, but Katia Garcia saying take it easy. Just 15 minutes in. It's Gorzong, the captain, that went down. This will allow the Cayman Islands to knock this down the field. Foul is called. The Cayman Islands using these set pieces to move down the field. Right back in the action, goes down, and another penalty. So we have 2 penalties in the first 16 minutes. And pretty clear there, Deming slicing through and passed the ball as it rolled away. And Gorzong, the captain, goes down. And now the Cayman Islands, just like that, a chance to go back even with St. Kitts. Shot up and in. Penalty slicing through, and it's 1-1. Keogh puts it in. And hope for the Cayman Islands restored. So Keogh's first goal of the tournament, of course, and it comes like the one for St. Kitts at the spot. So with this score line, Cayman Islands would be moving on. Bailey Williams takes a strike, a curler, saved in the end by Miller. Stays alive, second opportunity also saved. The double save by Miller. And now look at that penalty meanwhile. Right up and in, past Sutton. Cayman Islands down the left flank. They'll give it off. Take a look from midfield as they get the troops up, knocked away. Rolls all the way through to Miller. St. Kitts responding well. Right back on the attack after they gave up that penalty. And it will be a foul the other way. Free kick down the field for St. Kitts. Tackle and the ball rolls out of play. Again, if you're just joining us, weirdly enough, for two teams that haven't scored the entire tournament, 2 PKs. One in the 4th minute, going to Bailey Williams. The other going to Keogh in just the last few minutes. Cayman Islands on the run the other way. Pressure is enough to poke the ball through. Here they come for service. For the Lobos giving it off. Keogh couldn't do much with it. And it goes up and out of play. One, St. Kitts and Nevis and the Cayman Islands here in Group F. Good run here. Keogh, the strike deflected away. A sharp stop from Mills, the captain, and it goes out of play. Corner kick for the Cayman Islands. They're back on the attack. Ball lofted in, falls free, maybe a strike, no, it's denied. Phillips just couldn't get the ball down, ball back in, and that's headed cleared. Looked like just a wall of red kits in there. And even if there was a good shot taken, it wasn't going anywhere. Bailey Williams, stuck in a battle, foul is called. Bit of tugging there. As the Captain Gorzong was in on it, no look. This will be a free kick to St. Kitts. Quick spin, and the Cayman Islands back with it. Bennett. Will go back to a keeper. It'll be to the left side. As Windsor sends it up there. A tackle, and St. Kitts back on it. Good opportunity here, flicked on. Bennett saves it though for the Cayman Islands. A second strike. This will roll right to the keeper, Miller. St. Kitts keeping up that press. Forcing that turnover and nearly did something with it. Foul is called. This will keep it in the Cayman end. No look here. There's a late touch. Header back the other way. Phillips was there. With a bit of a knock as well along with that. This will roll out of play on the far side and stays with St. Kitts, and the Cayman Islands just stuck in their own end once again. And it looks like we will have a hydration break and both teams can strategize a bit. 1-1 in this Group F battle. Each time a girl joins football, the world takes a strike towards equality. If you empower a girl, you empower a community to fight for their dreams. Concacaf W, we belong. Well, these two teams trying to belong in the round of 16. They can get a win here today. Cayman Islands, they actually don't mind this current scoreline. They would be through on goal differential. Both of these teams, their first goal of the tournament, a penalty kick. It's been really a game more of defensive miscues than actual attacking prowess. As you can see, there's the first penalty given up. That's slotted home by Bailey Williams. Right on by the diving Miller. And here's the other one. Blatant tackle here, a bit late inside the box. And that'd normally be a foul, and it's a penalty because of its location. And then Keogh puts it home. Both teams entering this one clearly trying to get on the aggressive end of things. The all-out attack and the lanes opening up when they're on the transition. Outside of that, with the possession play, just has not been there for either side. A lot of giveaways. The ball will start on the far end. St. Kitts quickly the other way, but too many blue kits in the area, and they'll clear. Up ahead, and it trickles on wide. That's how crazy this match has been. Out of nowhere, the chance comes. And Miller will get a goal kick out of it. But if there's two names to know, it's Bailey Williams, who's number 11 for St. Kitts and Nevis, and Desana Williams. They've been the main catalysts. That goes out of play. And another throw in as Cayman Islands still can't get out of their own end. Ball floats in. Cayman Islands will clear it. Phillips takes it over. Should go the short route instead, and this rolls out, and it's back where we started. Long throw in towards the box, headed away. And now can the Cayman Islands finally get out of their own end? Tiptoeing the sideline, this is played ahead, and that goes out. And it'll be a throw-in at midfield for St. Kitts and Nevis. Debut in this tournament for St. Kitts and Nevis. Cayman Islands just their second because they hosted the 2014 edition of this tournament. They're both trying to find their first berth into the round of 16. And it'll still stay with St. Kitts here in the 31st. St. Kitts qualifying via the Caribbean qualifiers, getting first place in Group B, and 4-0. Phillips will do a smart move here and let it go out of play. A goal kick for the Cayman Islands, and they may finally get out of their defensive end. Cayman Islands 0-3, they went their record in the 2014 tournament edition. Draw or win today obviously would be huge for their program. Bennett clears. That goes out, and the Blue Kits now trotting up the field for the first time in quite a while. Trying to find that tally to give them the lead. They'll test out the right wing. And cleared by St. Kitts. Cayman Islands trying to play it out of the back. It was a good thought there from Marshall of St. Kitts and Nevis, but couldn't find her teammate with the ball. Now, Cayman Islands trying out the left wing. They'll circle back. Keogh searching downfield, finds Gorzong. And she loses it on a heavy touch. Out of play, back to midfield we go, and the Cayman Islands in business. Doyle will take it. Plays club soccer with Sunset Sports Club. She'll have another here. Sana Williams, she'll get it back on the give and go. Through ball up ahead. They couldn't time the run right. And Miller will distribute from the back. One of these sides will join Haiti and Trinidad and Tobago in the round of 16 from Group F. We'll see a matchup coming on Sunday after 2 days of rest following today's action. Out of play in the Cayman Islands all of a sudden towards the final third. Again, Doyle will take the throw in. And St. Kitts, they force the clearance, but throw in from the same spot about. Doyle. Once again, it finds the feet of Bennett. She can't get through the traffic. Now ball off to the left side, over the top. Here comes the Cayman Islands. The lob ball is saved. Second opportunity goes into the side netting. Gorzong was there, couldn't get it on frame. The big stop by Sutton before that on the lofted shot that surely would have found the back of the net. Another look here. A good ball in on the shot by Villalobos of Elite Sports Club, and the save by Sutton. Cayman Islands back on the attack. About 10 minutes plus stoppage time remaining in the first half. Now back to the Cayman Islands. Lauren Scott distributing to the right side. Finds Doyle. Doyle looking up, service in, headed back down by Bailey Williams. Almost cleared, still in danger, and they'll bat it down the field. Scott on back to the back line. This will be lofted by Windsor and finds a teammate on the far side. Once again, it's Villalobos. She'll give it off to Keogh. Keogh dodging the tackle, looking up, and it's cleared. Bailey Williams getting through the traffic, stepping up by another defender, and the ball is clear, but she at least got some good position out of it for her team on the field. It's a throw-in for St. Kitts. Ball into the box, one hop, and it's into the arms of Miller. out of play. It looks like St. Kitts is getting set to make the first substitution of the match already here in minute 38, and it's going to be Batiste coming on in the midfield for Williams. And interesting already if we're seeing tactics this early on from St. Kitts and Nevis. 1-1 on the score line, and they make their first substitution here in minute 38. For Batiste, had the start in the last match, coming off the bench for the first time in this tournament. And St. Kitts back on the attack. Loft the ball to the right side, and she might get her first touch here, and indeed she will. Ball sent in, but a roller for a goal kick. Cayman Islands will be making a sub of their own already, and it will be Ashlyn Evans of Sunset Sports Club. She's coming on for Serena Nelson. Nelson started all 3 matches for the Cayman Islands and coming off in the 39th. So both teams early on maybe seeing some tactics at play. And a lot on stake for this match as they approach the end line, and this cross immediately stopped. Good effort there by Bennett. That challenge by Bailey Williams will send it out of play, and it's a throw-in as Evans gets knocked down on her first touch. Ball stayed in play for a moment, but then it's driven out. And it's a throw-in on the near side for St. Kitts and Nevis. Just over 5 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Cayman Islands, at this point, at least in the stats, owning possession, 61% of it to 39%. A lot of that has been in their own end, though, unfortunately for them, and leading now to St. Kitts throw-ins. Both those goals on the scoreline, penalty kicks. As one of these sides will advance to the round of 16 as the 3rd seed at a Group F. This ball skied, and it'll make its way out of play. Miller will have the goal kick. We'll see what these two teams try as we're dwindling on time in our first half. Again, Haiti and Trinidad and Tobago coming up later this afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Those are the other two sides from this group that will be advancing. Both sides winning their first 2 matches. Ball off to the head, knocked down by Deming. With a little flick or volley there, I guess you could call it. Williams almost goes down. And it's back with St. Kitts. Up the field and cleared, and a foul is called after it seems advantage was played. And St. Kitts has a key free kick near the top of the box. A knock from behind, and we'll see what they could do with this one. Again, St. Kitts, they need to win this match to stay alive in the tournament. a draw is not good enough for them. The players eyeing this one up. Mills, the captain, is there along with the early PK goal scorer, Bailey Williams. Bailey Williams has a go, and it slices on by. Maybe some more trickery in that play than it was shown. But it will be a goal kick nonetheless. Ball down the field, cleared back the other way by Deming. Marshall was on the chase, but Cayman Islands able to work it out of the back. Deming trying to work it centrally. Quick turn on the shot, and this will trickle on by as well. A wishful one from outside of the box. Shouldn't have too much in terms of stoppage time added on. Player is down for the Cayman Islands, and a foul is called. And the trainer will be waved on as Keogh is holding her head. See where the contact was. And if not head to head, it was at least head to shoulder. You can see the sign there, maybe a foreshadowing of 2. May mean 2 minutes. After Lauren Scott had a word with the head official, Katia Garcia. And Keogh has to make her way off. She scored the penalty kick for the Cayman Islands. And it started in the previous 2 matches. It is 2 minutes, and this goes all the way through the traffic and out of play. Quick restart on the goal kick. Foul called, it's back to the Cayman Islands. Ball lofted in, dangerous one, but it's scooped on up off her line by Sutton. Out of play. And a throw-in. Neither team really tapping into the momentum in this one. We had this 2 PKs in the first 20 minutes. And since then, it's just been back and forth. Mostly a midfield battle at this point. Tumbling players after that ball was kicked. Does this have enough backspin to stop? And it does. This is going to stay in play. Players may have wanted to end to the half, but the ball didn't. And there is the halftime whistle. 1-1 at the break. We had the 2 early PKs. That's where most of the fireworks happen. Early chances, and things really slowed down. We'll see which team can break the stalemate in the second half. Right now it would be the Cayman Islands moving on, but we'll see if St. Kitts has a say. Coming up in the second 45. We'll have highlights and stats of the first half coming up shortly. First of 2 Group F battles here today, and this one for the final spot in the round of 16 from this group. And would be quite the moment for either of these national sides. St. Kitts and Nevis, and of course the Cayman Islands doing battle. And we had some early action with the PK here. And a foul inside the box taken down. And then Bailey Williams stepping up, putting it in for the first goal for St. Kitts at this tournament, coming on match day 3. And it was an early 1-0 lead, and St. Kitts, they need a victory to move on. While on the other side, Cayman Islands, they need a win or a draw, and they would even things up nearly there off the crossbar. As Keogh got the great chance right after they gave up the PK on the other end, but denied by the woodwork. Then they would eventually get it. This poorly timed tackle by Deming, and it was Gorzog going down and stepping up with Keogh, and she put it in. 1-1 on the scoreline, and funny enough, the first goal for each team in the tournament was from the penalty spot. Some more chances for the Cayman Islands. They, as we'll see in our stats, had a majority of the possession. A save there, key one, and into the side netting for the captain, as Sutton kept the Cayman Islands off the board from finding their second. And then the halftime whistle, not too much outside the early happenings of this match as we await the second 45, maybe some tactics changing out there for both sides as one team can move on. As we mentioned, Cayman Islands up in possession, but mostly in their own half, backed in. They do have the lead in shots overall. And as we move into the second half, we'll see which team can break this stalemate. We'll be back with the second 45 momentarily. Welcome back here into the Estadio Panamericano here in San Cristobal, the Dominican Republic, excuse me. We get set for the second half of this Group F battle. One team will be going home in front of us right now, and one team will be advancing to the round of 16 in a match coming up on Sunday. And first half, really eventful first 20 minutes, chances back and forth. We saw one off the woodwork as well for the Cayman Islands, but both goals came from the PK spot, and it leaves us 1-1 at the break, and that's a scoreline that would put the Cayman Islands through at this point. The St. Kitts, needs a victory to move on. All we know from Group F right now is that Trinidad and Tobago and Haiti are through. They will battle for the top seed of the group coming up in about 2 hours. Katia Garcia, our head official, overseeing things. Both teams using one sub in the first half. And we're off and running. Second half between St. Kitts and the Cayman Islands. 1-1, all even, a PK apiece. Bailey Williams and Keogh, the goal scorers on those. And now Bennett wins it back for the Cayman Islands. They're in the all blue, moving from right to left. St. Kitts from left to right. Might have been a shot there, but not enough power on it as it's scooped up by Miller. Miller in between the pipes for Cayman Islands. It's Sutton on the other side for St. Kitts and Nevis. Open room here for St. Kitts to work. They'll move it to the right side. That's where they find Bennett. Puts it in, and it's scooped up. An easy save there on the one hop. Cayman Islands leading possession in the first half. It was tough at least at times for them to get out of their own end and really get the offense going. And we're seeing that once again here with St. Kitts and their high press. That ball knocked down, turns into a pass to Keogh. She puts in a good through ball. Here come the Cayman Islands towards a shot, and it's in! The Cayman Islands lead a huge goal, maybe sending them to the round of 16. What a run, but what a through ball. Taking a look here, well-timed and weighted. And Bromfield puts it in, and the first run-of-play goal in this tournament for the Cayman Islands. And a sharp shot as well past Sutton. Oh, through the legs as well, nutmegging the keeper. Some confidence for Bromfield. 2-1 to the Cayman Islands. They only need a draw to move on, but they'll take a victory if they can get it. And St. Kitts looking to respond. St. Kitts 2 great chances in the first 5 minutes, but outside of that, we haven't seen too much from them. Throw in for St. Kitts, there's Deming. Pressure from Bromfield. Didn't see too much of her in the first half, but she is energetic to start the second 45 at the top of the formation for the Cayman Islands. That one knocked out of play by the captain, Gorzong. This one finally cleared just a bit as the Cayman Islands back on the attack. Villalobos take it down. Oh, a big challenge there. And the trainer will be waved on. Villalobos down, injured. And she will be tended to. Bailey Williams got to the ball, but just a tough tumble on the back half of that. The winner of this one will be the third seed in Group F. They'll take on the second seed from Group D. Group D still with their final matches today as well. That'll be either Guyana or Mexico. They face each other later this evening from Santo Domingo. Foul is called and it heads the other way. First half of the bracket has been decided with the United States advancing from Group C as the top seed. Dominican Republic will be the second seed and Cuba the third seed. And also things decided in Group E, Jamaica taking down Canada yesterday, looking very good on the offensive end. They're the top seed for Group E, then Canada second, El Salvador the third seed after a 1-0 victory following 2 losses in their first 2 match days. They advance as the third seed over Guatemala. Throwing on the near side. Taken by Stapleton. And this one batted high into the air and out of play. Good challenge there to keep the Cayman Islands off the attack. Bailey Williams and St. Kitts trying to respond. That early tally from Bromfield. St. Kitts need 2 goals to advance. And cleared. Attempted clearance by Mills, knocked down. And a foul is called in favor of the Cayman Islands. They'll get the ball back. Gorzong battling in there with Bailey Williams. They have a time or 2 throughout. And Gorzong just let go of the play and said, hey, look at her grabbing my kit. And that was enough to get the call. Windsor couldn't get there in time. Gorzong now battling ahead towards the box. And a free kick is awarded after the advantage was played. Won by the captain of the Cayman Islands. So a free kick to the Cayman Islands. And a key one at that. They're up by one already. They could really put this away. Keogh puts it in, but it's off the frame. And it's out of play. Missed opportunity there. If that was on target, it would have been a tough shot to stop for Sutton. Oh, an open look here. St. Kitts and Nevis, are they on the attack? It's stopped. Out off her line comes Miller. And she gets the stop against Marshall. Second opportunity, cross in, Marshall back post. No, she can't get there. Great run by Marshall, better stop by Miller. And it keeps a second off the board for St. Kitts. That shot off balance and a weird spin of things. That'll stay in play. Oh, look here. On Miller's stop. That is indeed a save. Bromfield, the second half goal scorer for the Cayman Islands after it against the Captain Mills. Service in, headed down. St. Kitts coming the other way, and that's an easy foul call and maybe a card along with it. We'll have to see. But Phillips, the takedown there. After Marshall again causing trouble for the Cayman Islands defense. And Marshall is down. She's been a catalyst here in the second half for St. Kitts. Her third start overall for the 16-year-old. Marshall back on her feet. Good to see as she'll make her way off. So free kick to St. Kitts. See what they have up their sleeve now. It's Mills and Bailey Williams again over the ball. Knocked down, not cleared though. Still alive. And finally, Cayman Islands getting some breathing room. Stapleton. Ball off to the head. Oh, a great run down the left side. Here comes Evans, the sub on in the first half. She has to regroup. Gorzong nearly taken down from behind. Short through ball, left side. Keogh's chasing after it. And she kicks it out. Goal kick to St. Kitts. Evans picks it off. Trying to go centrally, knocked on, great touch, but it's scooped away. Marshall back on the field. Gets around Scott. Service to the right side. And St. Kitts, they can't keep possession as Bennett loses it. Bromfield back the other way with the blue kit of the Cayman Islands. That out of play for a throw-in for the Cayman Islands. To the outside, trying the right wing. They'll get there. Gorzong, the captain, looking up. And it's scooped for the save by Sutton. Maybe Gorzong looking for the cross there. Had an open teammate. Wasn't enough power for the shot. But either way, ended up getting off a shot on goal. Marshall had a great run there. Bennett. Throw in for Deming. Plays her club soccer at Connery FC. Heavy touch. Clearance isn't there, but it's picked up. Now to the right side. Bennett. Pass comes, and it's cleared by Phillips. Throw in here for Stapleton. Another clearance by Phillips to Bennett. How many targets in the box? Cross comes in and grabbed off the line by Miller. Next substitution we're hearing going to come from St. Kitts. Now Marshall on the left wing. Quick turn, shot, and the stop by Miller. Players down on the far side after that collision. And the trainers will have to come on. See what happened here. They're stuck in the contact there, and they'll keep the trainers off as she's quickly back on her feet. And here's that substitution. As Rouse coming in. That goes St. Just. Change towards the top of the formation. St. Kitts, they need the win to advance and keep their hopes alive. Now, trainer coming on for the Cayman Islands. And we'll have another sub shortly for their side. And the trainers have to help out Lauren Scott to get off the field. Right now we're hearing that the sub on will be Brianna Poifong, and she was the captain in the first match, the Cayman Islands in this tournament. She got hurt in that game, and now coming back for this one. So Poifong in for Scott. He just went off injured. Minute 67. 2-1 to the Cayman Islands, and they have really dictated things here in the second half. And they have a hefty lead here on this potential round of 16 spot, with St. Kitts needing a win. Cayman Islands, they only need a draw at least to get through. So kind of like a 2-goal cushion, really, for them at this point. Bromfield trying to clear it. And finally the boot will from the back line. Keogh stepping up. Heads this, she'll settle it. A tackle down the right flank. It goes out. And she will have the throw in. Tackle from behind. That's a heavy fall as well, as the foul goes on Jasana Williams. And it's Gorzong who's down, and she's been so key to the success of the Cayman Islands. She is quite shaken after that fall. The captain of their side And she'll be helped off the field. Both sides still with one substitution left. Flicked on. An initial first touch there for the sub on. And Poifong, and she takes a tumble. Now Williams, getting past Bromfield. Still Williams, flicks it on towards the box. Marshall's in. Marshall puts it in for St. Kitts. They have life here in the 70th. One down, one to go. Marshall, what a cutback. And gets it just over the sliding Miller. We're all even. Both these sides had no goals in this tournament coming into today, and they both have tallied 2. Marshall, at just 16 years old, tallying here at the U20 level. Evans trying to cut inside. She's met very well by Smith, and Smith gets the clearance. St. Kitts now feeling some confidence. Williams trying to split the double team. Should at least keep possession now. And the volley clearance will help out the Cayman Islands to stifle that attack. It's a bad pass out of play. Stapleton couldn't get anywhere close to that one. And we have hit the hydration break here in the 72nd. St. Kitts getting the momentum back, equalizing at 2-2. Football knows no gender. Football knows tenacity. This is your open invitation to get off the sidelines and get in the conversation. Concacaf W, we belong. Marshall, St. Kitts trying to find that notch in the win column here to get into the round of 16. They need one more, and it was all Cayman Islands here in the second half until that moment right there. Marshall the cutback, and she put it in. What a finish. They're both sides with one sub remaining. Again, the winner of this one will see the second seed out of Group D. It'll be either Mexico or Guyana. The loser of that match later on today. And that match will be taking place on Sunday. With 2 days of rest coming up for the winner of this one. Cayman Islands, the leaders on goal differential. So they would go through on a draw. And we'll get set to get back underway. The Cayman Islands will have a throw-in here on the near side of the field. Reminder, in about 90 minutes, we'll also have the other match in Group F, Haiti and Trinidad and Tobago going at it. Haiti with a hefty lead on goal differential, so Trinidad and Tobago really need a win in that to get the top seed. The top seed in the group will be battling Barbados on Sunday. Flicked up and away by Williams. Header backwards. That was almost a huge miscue by Bennett, but luckily it finds Miller at the back. Bromfield almost to that one. Now to Williams. Williams surveying through ball. Here's Marshall towards the box, but Miller pounces. Trying to find that elusive brace. Marshall has had some great runs here today. She got to go off one. Let's see if she can find another. For now, it's Evans going the other way. And the ball is cleared. Here from the Estadio Panamericano in San Cristobal, 2-2. 2 PKs in the first 17 minutes. And out of the break, there's Bromfield finding the back of the net with a powerful shot, and then Marshall recently cutting back in the box and sending one home. I saw El Salvador get through by the skin of their teeth yesterday from Group E after mishaps in their first 2 matches of the group, coming through with a 1-0 surprising win over Guatemala. We see a great story like St. Kitts with the last-second goal here. It's the final 15 minutes. Both teams looking to respond. Marshall there felt some contact, and she's slow to move up the field. Cayman Islands, in their own right, no goals and nothing other than a loss entering today in the tournament. But they do have the advantage in goal differential, so the odds at least slightly in their favor. Marshall, the back heel, trying to stay with it, and it goes out. At least forces the pressure for a throw in. Contact on that throw-in, and a free kick to St. Kitts. It looked like it was armbar to the back there. We haven't seen any cards in this match to this point. St. Kitts, they have not been able to do much on these set pieces, but see if they can change that now. Mills, the captain, Bailey Williams, the PK goal scorer, stepping up to the ball. They need one more. Chip service in, headed away. Second opportunity, a skip, and it would have at least hit the post. But Miller stops it. Evans now streaking down the left side towards the box. Stopped by Sutton at the last second. Stapleton. Now Bennett cutting inside. She loses it. Around the edge goes Villalobos. But it goes out of play. Scooped up by Miller. And now Windsor finding room down the left flank. She'll play the ball up, but not far enough. Stapleton with the stop. Williams met by her opposite number 10. And Keogh gets the stop. Bailey Williams. St. Kitts building from the back. Stapleton will kick it downfield. Marshall coming up, can't get to it. This time, St. Kitts will get to it. Marshall on the run. Marshall still. A shot from way far out that'll be finding the trees. Williams will send it on back. As St. Kitts really playing a high line now up to midfield, knowing that they need a goal. Quick turn, Bennett facing Bennett. Tough challenge and the ball goes out. It's in favor of St. Kitts. Stapleton. Back to the outside. Good luck. Here's Bennett. Bailey Williams cuts through traffic. Bennett lofts it, but off target. And the attack goes awry for St. Kitts and Nevis. Evans down the left side. Nicely weighted ball. Bromfield. It's saved. Bromfield back to it. Can't get a shot off, and it's in. Cayman Islands back on top. The hustle from Bromfield, and she has a brace. And now back to that 2-goal cushion goes the Cayman Islands. Another look, and a nicely weighted ball by the sub on Evans. Initial save by Sutton. But the St. Kitts defense can't do enough. As Bromfield stayed with the play. Her second shot blocked as well, but her third was the charm. And our 3 goals the charm for the Cayman Islands to find themselves in the round of 16. Quick turn by Williams. Bailey Williams, her pass deflected. The Cayman Islands can really take their time and soak this in now. But they'll go back on the attack. Evans. Keogh, her cutback, no good. Bailey Williams finding some room. But the tackle from Phillips is enough to stop her. Through ball trying to find Marshall. Bennett on the run. So is Marshall, but Miller will find it and boot it downfield. Bennett, the header. Back to Marshall. Here's Williams. 86 minutes in. Tackle in the box. Nothing called. Bennett on her feet, cuts it back over, and the clearance by Phillips enough. We're hearing that the final substitution is getting set to come in for St. Kitts. Mills. Williams. But the ball goes right back to Evans. Sent ahead, Keogh's up there. Can't get to it. The tackle from Stapleton stops Bromfield on her run. And here is that sub we were talking about. And it will be for St. Kitts, and it is Clark coming on for Deming. So a more offensive sub player up the field in place of the back line player. Miller back to Bennett, making Marshall chase. Keogh. Again, St. Kitts, they need 2 goals to advance. They're currently losing the tiebreaker on goal differential by 3. Another look here on the foul as Keogh is chopped down following her move. Marshall, still Marshall, she falls though. Her run would have taken her to the box, but she's chopped down. Here comes Evans, but this will be coming back. Cayman Islands getting set for their final substitution. Shayla Connor on for Villalobos. And here comes Connor. Her first appearance of the tournament for the 17-year-old. What a way to enter the match, taking one to the face. But she still feels the effects of that one. Headed up, out of play. And Stapleton will have another. Stapleton, cross in, headed away, not many options in the area. 5 minutes of stoppage time on the board. Still hope for St. Kitts. Stapleton. Bailey Williams losing it. Shot from far out, and right there, standing in the middle, is Miller. Batiste couldn't get it past her. Keogh's there. Attempted clearance is deflected. And Mills stays with it. Under 4 minutes of stoppage time remaining. And St. Kitts needs 2 goals. Down the right flank comes Bennett against Bennett. Towards the end line, and a touch from Bennett, it seemed. And it will be a corner kick in favor of St. Kitts. They go the short route on the corner, kind of a miscue there as Williams tries to get around the edge. Bennett gets back to it. Cayman Islands at this point just need to play keep away. Here comes Bromfield. A brace to her name today here in the second half. Still fighting. Shot from far out, a lofted ball goes wide. But a good amount of time burned on that possession. We're down to under 2 minutes for St. Kitts. Connor stepping up, loses it. Now Marshall. Still Marshall. Over to Williams. Bennett holding it up. And cut away. Keogh. Bromfield goes down with the contact. A foul is called. Was that the final opportunity for St. Kitts on the attacking end? Connor. Over to Evans. Evans streaking into the left side of the box. Play to the top. Keogh shot from far out and just over the crossbar. Goal kick for St. Kitts as there's still time. Right back to Evans. Trying to get to her right boot, shoots and stopped by Mills. Evans again, shoots and wide. And there is the final whistle that the Cayman Islands have been looking for. They're headed to the round of 16. And they have a date with a team from Group D on Sunday. They only needed a draw, but they got the win. 3-2 with a brace from Bromfield in the second half. And a great showing from them, their first 3 goals of the tournament. And unfortunately for St. Kitts, they will head home after scoring their first 2 of the tournament as well. With that, we'll await our full match highlights and stats. The Cayman Islands are through to the round of 16 as the 3rd seed from Group F. What a start to our final match day of the group stage. Group F here, and the 3rd seed being battled out between St. Kitts and Nevis and the Cayman Islands. And from the opening whistle, plenty of action inside the boxes. We had a PK in the first 4 minutes as Marshall went down on the right side via Bennett. Stepping up was Bailey Williams, and she slotted it home for the first goal of the tournament for St. Kitts. And that was a great start for them, a side that needed a win in this one to advance. But the Cayman Islands, they would not be silenced as they would get their own opportunity at the PK spot with the late tackle from Deming. Up stepped Keogh, and she put it home. So 1-1 after 2 PKs, almost like a shootout in the first 20 minutes. And Keogh as well, the first goal of the tournament for the Cayman Islands. Not much beyond that in the first half between the two. Second half, some more fireworks. This beautiful through ball by Keogh on the assist as Bromfield put this one in, nutmegging Sutton with the shot. And Bromfield, her first of 2 on the day, as she got a 2-goal cushion with that for the Cayman Islands. Then Marshall, a great match overall, a few chances. She forces the save out of Miller. And she was a thorn in the side of the Cayman Island defense all day, and this is why. A goal for Marshall, cutting back and keeping St. Kitts in it. Just over the top of the sliding Miller. And St. Kitts just needed one more to get through to the round of 16 after that strike. That made it 2-2. But Bromfield, she was not done yet. The hustle on this play. She gets off 3 total shots, and the third one is the charm. Rolling in and getting her brace on the day and sending the Cayman Islands to the round of 16 with this goal despite the block, got back in there, and a roller, but nonetheless in the back of the net to get her brace on the day. And Sutton getting that initial save, but having to watch that one roll on by. And with that, 2 goals for Bromfield in the second half sends the Cayman Islands to the round of 16 for a Sunday match against the second seed from Group D. As we take a look at our full match stats here from the Estadio Panamericano, and the Cayman Islands in the end moving on 3-2 on the scoreline. Coming up in about an hour, we will have Trinidad and Tobago and Haiti battling out for the right to the top seed in the group. So stay with us as we get set for that one here from the Dominican Republic.